Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some Path of Exile, and in today's video I want to talk a little bit about Act 7 in the game. So this is another one of the new acts that actually recycles a decent amount of content from previous acts. And so if I go to the waypoint here, you can see that we have the Chamber of Sin once again, the Crypt, the Den, things like that are encountered again, but it's all in a completely different order, and as a result it is a little bit different going then to the Causeway, the Val City, and then finally the Temple of Decay. Now you can see that I went into Act 8 already, so I managed to beat the final boss, but it was a very difficult fight. I actually died several times there, and I basically had to brute force it a little bit. So this is something that I'm starting to encounter at this point. Basically end of Act 7, beginning of Act 8, stuff does get a little bit more tricky. And it also means that I changed my build around a little bit. So let's go to the Val City, maybe see if we can reach up to the Temple of Decay, and then, yeah, which we can of course, because it's right here. And I'll show you guys what has changed in the build. So what I want is a bit more mobility. My E used to be like the AoE that I need to hold for a number of seconds before it becomes a massive explosion. I changed that into Firestorm so that I can move and then just launch it and try to avoid the boss damage. Next up we'll do this. I'm keeping the Golem, and at the moment I'm still going with Anger. I may switch that out to a Defensive Aura later. I also put Fireball in my totem. And for a more defensive ability as well, rather than dash, I now took Molten Shell, which will trigger on gust wind damage taken. So that should give me a bit more defense, and hopefully that'll allow me to get to work on the boss a little bit better. So my Scorching Ray still does a massive amount of damage. We'll definitely take that Spirit Shield. But what I can do now, of course, is bombard him from afar. But just by pressing one button very quickly. I think that's a big advantage. Next up we'll try to get our little fire golem up and running. Like that, thank you. Which means that I can now grab this as well. Put this up. And of course, on my totem it has greater multiple projectiles, so that I launch lots of fireballs in all directions. And at this point I did level up a little bit in Act 8, so I am probably a little bit tougher than most of the content here. So let's get to search for the boss. And there we go, you can see now the molten armor. Look at this, that explodes as well. That's pretty nice. And then if I need to defend myself, I'll just add some firestorms around me, and there we go. I do think that the gems still have to level up a little bit, but I feel like this build should give me a bit more mobility, which hopefully, there we go, will mean more survivability against bosses. So those guys, actually we can just take care of them like this. With the curse and then all the burning damage that I do on my Scorching Ray, this is not bad. Except for the rare mobs, and even they, as you can see here, sometimes just go to half HP. Just like that. Alright. Let's take care of these jumping spiders. You guys, get the hell out of here. Basically, I am trying to level up the gems a little bit at this point, so we'll also use the Firestorm a bit. There we go. And then we've got some stairs down, and we'll need to find some more stairs as well. But all of that, well, we do have a rare here, so we'll also launch some fireballs from the sky and keep going. Right, those guys will all die. Not too worried about that. Let's put this guy here. Take care of them. And this is probably me going in the wrong direction. Yeah, does look like it. Chromatic Orb. I'm going to leave that behind. And let's keep going this way, I guess. Alright, that's a bit more interesting. So now I'm just spamming E to thin out the herd back there. Ooh, I do get lots of damage. Luckily I have lots of resistances as well. And then we can just bombard them from far away. Like that. Put my totem back up. And then if anything tries to still come in here, go ahead, do your summon. Do your summon, I don't mind. Bombardments! That is pretty cool. And so, did take some damage from something. But in the end, we did alright. And then we're gonna drop whatever it is. That shield, that's not very useful at this point. Summon Stone Golem, I'll take the Scroll of Wisdom. And the wand, well, no, I am using Axiom Perpetuum, a Bronze Scepter at this point. Here again, lots of blues, so we're also going to add a little bit of bombardment and then get out of here. Alright. So hopefully that'll work out the way I intended. Like that. And this will give me more options when I am up against bosses. Right. Let's burn these guys to a crisp. Ooh, there's actually someone. And so here now, what I'm going to do, you know, you can try to avoid the damage and then just spam your fire from the sky all over the place. Redrop your totem. And then when you find yourself in a decent position, you just apply your curse. Keep staying mobile like that. And then just keep, that's basically my game plan here. That is to try and whittle down the bosses like that, but have that mobility. And yeah, against the boss here at the end of the act, it's a pretty tricky one. So we'll see if we can make that happen. Fire from the sky. And I basically think that the fireball in the totem gives me a bit of better AoE, more clearing power as well. That's a decent amount here. Alright. Bomb them to smithereens. Right, no problem. Anything else? Put this up here. Okay, coral amulets. Take a look at that. Some final curses. That could be interesting. I'll take it. Okay, so yeah, there's obviously more stuff coming. Fire from the sky. My little golem is still here. Alright, more summons. More firestorms. There we go. And this is something that you encounter more and more, that it does become a bit more tricky. You want the tanking skills in order to be able to keep going here. So next up, let's see if we can spot some more stairs or something. That's a curse for you. Yep. Alright, I see the stairs up here as they drop lots of spiders. And some zombie soldiers. Temple of Decay level 2. So we still have a little bit to go. Those guys are blue, so we'll add some firestorms as well. Like that. Okay. That should do. Enough with you guys, and then I guess we'll take a left or a right here actually for my character. Anything here? Nope, stuck here as well. Alright, so we'll have to go back. Let's bomb them. And again with a no. Alright. Then that means I'll have to go all the way to the top here. And go this way, I guess. I'm just not Not really sure if this is the right skill to put in the totem just yet. There are other interesting skills as well. But this one is decently fast, and so I like it from that perspective. Alright, let's do that. Spider really wants me. Let's see here. That is all decently good. That's a one-way street again. Alright, can I get up here somewhere? No. So I will have to go through this narrow passage and then probably this way over the large bridge. Is that another corrupted shrine? No, it's just the lighting here. Alright. Kill all spiders. We get another bridgeway. Alright. What's up here? That. Okay. Do a little bit of clearing. Maybe I should look into grabbing a fresh golem as well. Like that. Put this up. Board of Scouring. That goes up a level, and now I can reactivate my extra fire damage aura. Drop a totem. Drop some firestorms. Okay. Take that. Looks like we'll have to go through them. Alright, more rare guys. Add some curses. Even more. Alright. Well, it's almost giving me half a level. So... there are some stairs. Alright. Another orb. That. Thank you. I'll actually try to clear this stuff as well then. My god, it just keeps coming. Alright. Take that. Take that, you bastards. You guys stop that, please. We'll take the catalysts. And we'll drop some firestorms there as well. Maybe we'll quickly take the diamond shrine and then hope that it lasts throughout the boss. That could maybe help us, as we've got more stairs down. Nope, yet more stuff to push through. We'll try to speed this up a little bit. Okay. Guys, next. Some blues. They'll maybe need like a second passage of the beam of death. And here we get a long bridge. That's usually a good sign. Now we get some more rares coming. So he doesn't like the speed at which I was making progress. Okay. This up. And firestorm is up. Okay. That, another rare. That's alright. Another broken bridge, so we'll probably want to try and find a way up there. Enough with that. Okay. I think it will be this way. Keep adding fireballs in all directions, please. That's lovely. And we've got another one of those Ah, but we do have some stairs here. Alright. So as you can see, it's quite a bit of a grind just to get up here. Or down here, I should say. Okay, let's keep going. More of this. I can do more. More. Haha, that is an advantage though. I can just keep trying to bomb him from far away. Okay. Yellow. I'm actually okay with my little golem not being in this fight, so that he has some HP for the boss. More stairs. That bloody Val temple keeps on coming. Right, that's good. Making progress. Running through. What the hell was that? Something that doesn't die. Seems to launch poison. Yeah, we gotta be careful of those. And of course we're in the wrong direction. Right. Aha, here's another passageway to there it is. Arakali's web, and let's try the boss here, but it's not easy. And once again, so now basically let's try to focus on avoiding lots of the damage. Keep the totem up. And then try to spot her, but you can see you've got all of these annoying beams that will do lots of damage. So now we do that, but I can launch the firestorms above her as I try to. Yeah, that's actually working out decently well so far. All right, that's not good. Okay, there is a place of safety in that pattern, which is good. Now we've got to spot her again. She's back in this corner. So take that. Ooh! Let's... Okay. Holy crap. Get out of that. Try and get some immunities going. Okay. Luckily some charges do come back. Get out of that. And then try to bomb her. Don't stay in melee range too much. Alright. Bloody spiders. Let's try and take him out a little bit. Escape, escape, escape. Yeah, and then we get a big splash right on top of us. My little guy is gone, so I'm gonna try and get him back, because it is actually, in my opinion, pretty important. Take that aura out. Put the totem up. So, I am a bit more... Alright, he's back. Take that, take that. And avoid the bloody beams. Did she move? Yeah, she moved. Alright. Put this up. Okay, that worked out. Take that, stay out of that. My charges are back, which is nice. She's actually retreating. Clean these guys up a little bit. Find her next position. Drop the totem. Halfway there. Oh, alright, that's a new one. So we'll do that. Let's see if we can do this and then put up some. That's good, I think. Alright. More chaotic stuff coming. Okay, you're still... No, now she's retreating. Okay. Let's try to take care of this. Let's see if we can do... Oof, did take one, but it's still alright. And some more ads to bring back. Yeah, okay. No, I didn't actually want to re-trigger that, but alright. We'll risk it. Alright, let's give her the debuff again. Try and avoid these things, which didn't work out too well. Ooh, get out of that. More firestorms. Okay, where will she come up next? Up here. Firestorms. More. And she is down. So yeah, this felt a lot better. You can imagine if I had to use the channeling ability rather than these firestorms, which I can now just drop, move. Yeah, it was a much more annoying fight. While I'm not exactly sure about the totem here with the multiple fireballs, it is nice, but there may be a better ability that'll be better against bosses. I'm not exactly sure here. Anyways, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. This was a look at Act 7, which means that at this point we can go into Act 8. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.